Got two appointments for my Oregon clients today. One is a 62,000 square foot metal facility that has active issues, leaks around their skylights, hasn't had an inspection for a while, and they have some future projects coming up for next year. So we're gonna go out and give some bids. It's a great opportunity. Another one, about a 20,000 square foot metal roof. Also has minor active issues, but hasn't had a roof up there for a couple of years and needs a new reliable resource, so we're going to be that new resource for them.
Got one today from my HVAC client in Texas. It's a manufacturer that's 86,000 square feet, and they're looking to get a preventative maintenance plan.
I got an appointment today for my client in Dayton. It was with a manufacturer I've been talking with for a while. They're finally ready for us to come out. About 24,000 square feet. They have a couple leaks. He already went up on the roof and painted around them so we can find them pretty easy. So that's set for next week on Wednesday. I'm pretty pumped for it.
Got an appointment today for my IT client down in Charleston, South Carolina. It's for a real estate company that has 4 locations. Got in touch with the IT guy there, and he oversees all 4. About 280 to 300 users. They currently use an MSP, but he was looking for a secondary resource, so should be a good appointment.
Yeah, so having a really good day. Had 3 appointments today. Just got one for my roofer out in Phoenix. Spoke with the general manager at a assisted living facility and was asking if he had any active issues. He started laughing and said the half of his roof was blown off last week, so he's collecting quotes on that, wanting to get work done fast. We're going out next week to meet with him. It's about 85,000 square feet, so really good opportunity. I had also gotten one for my roofer in Jacksonville earlier today. Spoke with the plant manager at a plastic pipe manufacturing company, and he says they have a ton of leaks. They've dealt with people who've repaired it before, but they're all open again, so good opportunity for a new company to come in and win some business there. So that's a really good one. And then I also got one for my IT company out in Omaha. It's been a lead I've been chasing for a while. I was speaking with a business development representative who's kind of in charge of some of their internet projects they were dealing with. Wants us to come out. We're actually meeting online next week. They had some issues, a lot of issues with their Wi-Fi and internet. Their last firm wasn't helping at all with that, so we're going to go out there and should be a pretty good one.
Who's got some proposals or deals? Hear about them real quick, Ryan.
Tactic got a proposal out today for $140,000.
Cool. Who else?
Cool, Rusty.
Bill.
Shepherd Roofing closed the deal for $112,000.
Tasty. Anybody else? Nothing else? Good deal? New biz? What do we got going on?
Just cooking. I got Phoenix IT from bought a second program earlier this week. Signed yesterday for Eugene, Oregon. And I've got a pending deal right now with an IT guy in Panhandle, Florida, in Crestview, Fort Walton Beach area. And I've got another one that should possibly get before the end of the day for IT in Boulder, and working on IT backfill for Nashville if we don't get a renewal by the end of next month. So I'm already calling some of those guys that have had the opportunity to renew, so we're getting close on some of those as well.
Good. Ops, where's ops? What do we got? Coda?
Yeah, so all of the phone numbers and lists are in. I sent a message out last night about that, and then that's pretty much all I've got going on. I did all that stuff I needed to do.
Cool. Briggs, software updates?
Working on the dashboard builder right now. I finished up reports last week, so just getting the dashboards connected with the reports. And Glenn's been mostly working on that.
Very cool. Yeah, that's another thing, guys. We're going to go around and do some updated interviews. Some of them are pretty old, back from the last office. Some of you guys in sales roles, we still want to get you in, like Trey. And Cody, you have one, don't you? Probably need to update yours too.
I already
did yours yesterday? Well, yeah, cool. We're on top of stuff, getting after it. Again, the personality and the brand's a big deal. Clients like seeing that, what's going on. And then business growth, Lauren and Al.
We have, right now, I think we have 2 clients that are getting ready to launch. It's a blue collar roof, and then, what's the other one? I'm blinking on the other one. Oh, Never Providence, I think almost nearing then on that one already. So, everything's rolling around.
That's awesome. Now Brett, you just set one up for them, right?
It's a banger.
It's a banger.
It's a banger. It's an aerospace manufacturer, 90 end users, set it up for the end of September.
You guys got key fobs. Does anybody not have a key fob yet? Everybody's got a key fob. Dakota's switching some stuff around on the networking so the gate will be a little more responsive, right? Better signal and stuff. We have, where's Laura? Well, we have pens. What pens do we have out today?
So we have all 5 of the Arsenal BG collectible pins, right? So there's the Shield, the 5-year anniversary pin, and the Coloradoville pin are in the standing bags. I think most people have one of those, but if you don't have one, grab one. The 2 bags on the right laying down, those are newer pins that I don't think anybody has because they just got here. And it's a patriotic pin and a St. Patrick's Day pin. So you'll be ready for March.
We're catching up, and we're going to try to be, a little more timely and ahead on getting some of these pens to roll out with the different seasons. So if you don't have one of the pens, please grab one if you want. Obviously, if you don't want a pen, you don't have to, but I think the pens are cool. I've thrown a couple of them on my backpack, and when we dress up and go places, it's nice to have a fun little pen. And then Arsenal BG Ballpark, or night at the ballpark, is tomorrow. At what time?
I believe the gates open at 5:30 and games at 6:30.
Okay, cool. And then one final thing, Connor Fortenberry, today is your last day. Thank you for all you've done for us. And you got a nice haircut.
Thank you.
When was that? Where'd you get that?
Wednesday. It's been a long time since I had a haircut.
And see, it was yesterday doing payroll. Payroll's getting crazy, guys. Payroll's a big old payroll number. But I saw some very nice bonuses and stuff going out. It was great. But anyway, thank you for all you've done. Do you have any fun stories or anything you'd like to share?
Maybe 2. I remember getting yelled at in Atlanta for calling somebody Sylvester. And then I also recall very vividly my client getting yelled at by a prospect for twirling their hair on a meeting and not greeting them properly. So he messaged me basically telling me that I should get out of that business because they're not very great people. The prospect, yeah.
The prospect was twirling the hair?
No. The client, like I guess someone who was on there, the prospect messaged me. Was like, yeah, they were just twirling their hair on the meeting. Just seemed very unprofessional. I was like, I'm quite sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not on that. Quite sorry. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
There's crazy people everywhere. Okay, I'm telling you. Yeah, maybe I would say, try to sit up straight and look at people in the eye when you talk to them. That really helps. That's a just I guess lesson of the day there. People really struggle with eye contact. Me and Sam, we went to the Fast 50 little networking event yesterday.
Yeah.
Guys, it's weird. People are not they're not good at talking to each other. There's like a random guy, I'm just kind of just like walking around, talking to Sam. I was like, we haven't talked to people very much, in person because we're on the phone. I was like, let's go save this guy. We talked to him. He's the marketing director. Bleep that name out. We don't want to. He's a marketing director of a company. Dude, he's like in charge of marketing for like 8. And he wasn't out there marketing stuff. And they go, oh yeah, man, top of mind right now, lead gen, we need sales appointments. We don't have any sales appointments. So they're just going and buying other businesses. And it's like not super cost effective to overpay for other businesses. They're like, yeah, we need to get back to just setting up sales meetings. What do you guys do?
So
you set up sales meetings. And then we talked to who? HVAC contractor.
Yeah.
They're the new HVAC client that we work with, and that's top of mind with them too. Like, we need to get more service work out. They do a bunch of design build, right? So it's like, hey, how do we get more monthly or quarterly recurring service contracts? So we're hitting all the right stuff that all these businesses who are growing really want to do. So, it's good stuff. We have a September 25th little award dinner for that. So try to take some managers, handful of folks, right, high performers out to go have that nice dinner. We're not going to be speaking. I don't think we made the top 10. It's really hard to kind of jump up the top 10, especially when construction companies go do like $1 billion project that really increases their revenue. But anyway, I'll share one fun story. Sam was talking to somebody, and he goes, "Do you have a business card?" And Sam was like, "No, we don't have one because we kind of just do phone calls." So he took his name tag off, and he gave the name tag to the guy, and he gave him a business card. And he goes, "What? You don't need your name tag or whatever?"
Yeah.
Sam goes, "No, I've got one from last year. You know, from being on the Fast 50 listing." And like, "Oh, you guys keep showing up on the list." So that was pretty fun. Sam did his schmoozing and pulled it off very well. He's born for it. We're having a good month. I think there's a couple more guys that we need to hit for green and purple. Go finish strong. Go have a great lunch. If you're attending the Grizzlies game tomorrow night for night at the ballpark, please head on over to our swag closet that's got remodeled. We're gonna have a bunch more swag coming in so we can kind of pimp you guys out with it. But specifically just for the Grizzlies game tomorrow night, if you haven't had the chance to get a hat, go grab a hat. And we also have some jerseys to hand out so that we can be represented tomorrow. Okay? Cool. All right, guys, go have a great lunch.
I got one this afternoon from my IT client in Pennsylvania. It's with a construction company. I spoke with the IT manager. They have about 80 users. He's relatively new over there, so kind of exploring options with co-managed solutions. That's set up for next Friday.
I got an appointment for my roofer in Florida. It's a 50,000 square foot apartment complex. They had some damages during the hurricane and never fully got the repairs done, so we're going to go out there next week to give them a quote.
So I got an appointment for my client in South Dakota today. It was with a credit union, and it was pretty big. It was like 60 users, 5 locations. They had a bunch of servers, like 13 of them. And they work with a bunch of different MSPs for various different things like firewall, remote support, stuff like that. So they were just looking at, the guy I talked to was the IT director. He was looking at evaluating options, and he's always open to seeing what's out there. So it should be a pretty good one.
I got an appointment today for my IT client out in California. It was a aerospace manufacturer. They have about 100 end users, and they were interested in seeing what our services and how they compared to their current provider. So we're headed out there late September.